Welcome back to Automotive Territory. Today we'll electrify your excitement about the future of our four-wheel companions by diving into the exhilarating world of 2024 high-performance electric SUVs. From cutting-edge designs to hypercar levels of power, these vehicles are redefining the thrill of driving in the electric era. Whether you're a speed aficionado or just curious about the future of electric mobility, this is the place to be. So buckle up your racing harness, hit that subscribe button, and enjoy the ride. Lamborghini Lanzador. The original Lamborghini was not an aerodynamic chisel that we're used to today, but rather it was a comfortable Grand Touring sports car that rejected the racetrack altogether. It appears that the same approach will be taken by the company during their transition to all-electric power, since the very first model to adopt the battery pack is an Ultra GT coupe SUV with only 59 inches height. The Lambo Lanzador was presented at the Monterey Car Week as a concept inspired by the Sesto Elemento, Murciélago, and Countach LPI 804. Its electric platform is comprised of a dual-motor all-wheel drive system that generates 1,341 horsepower and a floor-mounted high-performance battery of the next generation. The Lanzador has an active aerodynamics package and introduces the next step in the evolution of the driving dynamics control system, the so-called Lamborghini Dynamic Veicolo Integrata, or LDVI. Despite being called a concept, this newcomer stays away from holograms and foldable steering wheels. Instead, it gets a 2+2 cabin with fresh design and plenty of space. At this point, do not expect to meet the Lanzador at the traffic light just yet, since Lambo is touting the 2028 release. Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Scheduled for a release in March 2024, Hyundai is providing more insights into the forthcoming, most powerful version of the Ioniq 5. Unveiled without camouflage at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, the N variant showcases updated bodywork incorporating various performance-enhancing elements. Notable features include an expansive rear diffuser, broader fenders, and a more dynamic front fascia. The vehicle's wheels have been upsized to 21 inches and adorned with high-grip tires. Those are complemented by an upgrade to 15.75-inch front discs with 4-piston monoblock calipers and 14.1-inch rear discs. Diverging from the standard Ioniq 5, the N model employs a dual-motor all-wheel drive configuration coupled with a larger 84 kWh battery, resulting in a robust 601 horsepower and an estimated 200 miles of driving range. The unique N-Grand boost function enables a temporary power increase to 641 horsepower, facilitating acceleration to 16 mph in just 3.25 seconds. Exclusive to the N model are features such as N-Drift Optimizer, 11-stage N-Torque distribution, launch control, and the distinctive N-Active Sound Plus system offering 3 themes: ignition, simulating a 2-liter turbo engine, evolution for the high-performance sound, and for high-speed cornering, supersonic, that was inspired by fighter jets. Lucid Gravity. Just like the Air sedan, the upcoming Gravity from Lucid will try to compete in 2 market segments, offering a highly technological cabin with premium appointments while also being a true muscle SUV. The model will be built on a 900-volt underpinnings with dual electric motors, all-wheel drive, and a lighter, more compact battery that will still pack over 440 miles. For the range-topping versions, Lucid also promises 800+ horses, 3.5 seconds 0 to 60, and 350 kW charging capabilities. Instead of trying to highlight the Gravity sportiness with an aggressive face, design-wise, the company decided to make a bet on soft lines and aerodynamics. This SUV targets 0.24 CD drag coefficient, which is a number that will beat the Mercedes EQS SUV and will break a tie with the Tesla Model X. We can expect 20 to 23-inch wheels, sleek LED headlights, an air suspension, and a substantial frunk. The Gravity will offer 2- and 3-row interior layouts with both rows folding flat to reveal 112 cubic feet of cargo room. The cabin looks fancy, gets plenty full of cubbies and storage nooks, and even offers foldable picnic tables. Lucid also revealed a 34-inch curved OLED display performing gauge and infotainment functions, and it runs on new software that is supposed to be more intuitive and user-friendly. Below it, there is a second screen charged with controlling vehicle environment, including climate. Mustang Mach-E Rally. At the 2023 IAA Mobility event in Munich, Ford unveiled the Mach-E Rally, the first ever rally-inspired electric vehicle from the brand that takes the iconic Mustang Freedom onto dirt roads. The new Mach-E boasts a bold color palette, a dramatic rear spoiler reminiscent of the Ford Focus RS, puts on plenty of protective plastic cladding, and rally-inspired 19-inch alloy wheels wearing Michelin Cross-Climate 2 tires. The Rally moniker implies that the crossover gets a 20mm race suspension equipped with specially tuned springs, Magnerite shocks, and red-painted Brembo calipers. It utilizes a tuned version of the Mustang Mach-E GT dual-motor powertrain, offering at least 650 pound-feet of torque and 480 horsepower, juiced by a 91 kWh lithium-ion battery. This Mustang introduces the Rally Sport driving mode designed for off-roading and provides better control and handling. In order to assess these capabilities, Ford created a brand new rally course at its Michigan Proving Ground, allowing rallycross veterans to rigorously test the thing before it becomes available for order in early 2024. Acura ZDX EV Type S. Acura's debut electric vehicle is a midsize crossover built on GM's Ultium battery platform. It will revive the ZDX name, but regrettably will deviate from the one-of-a-kind coupe SUV styling of the predecessor. Instead, the newcomer looks remarkably close to the MDX, minus the open grille. The front-end design features an assertive appearance, incorporating a diamond pentagon grille with an LED strip, sleek LED headlights, and distinctive chicane daytime running lamps. The flagship modification of the new ZDX adopts the Type S moniker in a high-performance package that comes with it. Pronounced wheel arches with 22-inch alloy wheels, eye-catching 15.6-inch yellow Brembo front brakes, exclusive double apex blue pearl paint, air suspension, and a visceral driving experience that evolves from the precision-crafted performance concept. The Acura is equipped with a 500 horsepower dual-motor all-wheel drive powertrain that draws energy from a 102 kWh battery supporting 190 kW fast charging and good for 288 miles. Standard features include a driver-focused 11-inch digital gauge cluster, an 11-inch infotainment touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and an 18-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system. It appears that sports SUVs are taking over the world of high-performance automobiles. Smash that like button if you want to see more of them hitting the roads. And stick around till the end, since more bonkers models are yet to come. Let's proceed. Cupra Tavascan. The first all-electric SUV from Cupra marks a significant milestone in the history of the Spanish brand and presents Cupra's new design direction that will be followed by all the future models. Though sharing the MEB platform with the Audi Q4 e-tron and the Volkswagen ID.4, the Tavascan embraces a far more aggressive style with an all-black front fascia, ultra-wide air intakes, and a sculpted hood. Other highlights of the front end include a new 3-triangle headlight pattern, an illuminated logo on the bonnet, and polished black A-pillars. A raked roofline ends with a tiny lip spoiler and similarly styled taillights connected with a horizontal LED strip. At launch, there will be two versions of the Tavascan, both sharing the same 82 kWh battery. The base endurance trim uses a single 286 horsepower electric motor at the rear axle and delivers up to 340 miles of range. The performance-oriented VZ gets an extra e-motor up front, boosting its output to 340 horses. According to Cupra, the range drop of the all-wheel drive version is minimal, and the VC can travel up to 320 miles. The driver-oriented cabin will feature standard front bucket seats, a sport-inspired steering wheel, a 15-inch touchscreen infotainment, and a new 12-speaker sound system from Sennheiser. BMW iX2. Presented alongside the second-generation X2, the all-electric iX2 is a bigger version of the original ICE crossover. The model adds 7 inches in length, which, coupled with a wider track and increased height, gives the newcomer a much more prominent coupe-style silhouette. A restyled kidney grille dominates the front, and it is flanked by unique LED headlights with 4-eyed DRLs that extend significantly towards the wheel arches. At first, the iX2 will sell as a higher spec grade, having 2 electric motors on both axles, rated for a combined output of 313 horsepower and 364 pound-feet of twist. The entry-level specification with a single motor will be added later in 2024. Inside the cabin of the iX gets a 10.25-inch instrument cluster and a 10.7-inch central touchscreen, both housed under a single curved glass. The infotainment is backed up by the BMW's latest iDrive 9 system and supports wireless smartphone integration and over-the-air updates. The base model comes with 19-inch alloys, heated and powered seats, a head-up display, a leather steering wheel, an automatic tailgate, and a 2-zone climate control. Chevrolet Blazer EV SS. GM is once again opening a new chapter in the history of the iconic Blazer nameplate. Once a beloved body-on-frame SUV, returns once again as a unibody crossover, and now in the all-electric form. The newcomer builds on the new Ultium platform that enables front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive drivetrain configurations, and Blazer is set to offer all of them. The former will be available on the base LT trim, while upper levels will be getting the latter 2 setups. Usually, the R in the moniker would mean that it's the highest performing trim, but for the Blazer, the RS trim is being topped by the SS. The latter brings all-wheel drive with unique wide-open watts mode that raised the total output of the motors to 557 horsepower and enabled 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. GM also estimates that the SS will cover 294 miles on a charge and can be recharged at 190 kilowatts, regaining 78 miles in just 10 minutes. Other unique features of the SS include 22-inch wheels with Brembo brakes, available Super Cruise driver assist package, performance seating, and a flat-bottom steering wheel. Standard tech includes a 17.7-inch infotainment display and an 11-inch digital gauge cluster for the driver. Polestar 3. Volvo's high-performance turned electric sub-brand came up with the first legitimate crossover model built on the same scalable product architecture platform as the EXC90 sibling. The Polestar 3 has a 117-inch wheelbase, measures nearly 193 inches long, and has a low sporty profile. The body was optimized for aerodynamic efficiency with the retractable door handles, front and rear aero wings, and aero blades. Its standard drivetrain is a liquid-cooled dual-motor all-wheel drive juiced by a 111 kWh battery that promises EPA-estimated 300 miles. The setup delivers 489 horsepower and 620 pound-feet of twist. The optional $6,000 worth performance pack ups the maximum power to 517 horses, but unfortunately it trims the real-world range to 270 miles. Inside, the model gets a 14.5-inch vertical touchscreen with built-in Google OS, a 9-inch instrument cluster, sustainable upholstery, and a full-length panoramic glass roof. The on-road stability was achieved through the use of a perfectly tuned, height-adjustable active aero suspension and true torque vectoring. Other unique goodies for the 3 are 1.3 megapixel HD LED lighting, a 25-speaker Bowers & Wilkins sound system, and Brembo brakes. . Fisker Ocean. The first customer deliveries of the Ocean took place back in May 2023, and the SUV instantly attracted more buyers with its unconventional but attractive design, high levels of tech, and solid performance characteristics. For 2024, the American startup says goodbye to the limited edition Ocean One, but brings a new off-road-oriented Ocean Force E that should broaden its customer appeal. As before, the SUV gets two drivetrain configurations: a single-motor front-wheel drive with an 80 kWh battery labeled Touring, and a dual-motor all-wheel drive juiced by a hyper-range pack with 113 kWh capacity. The latter setup is good for 475 horsepower, 514 pound-feet, and up to 360 miles of range. But in the boost mode, the output can be temporarily increased to 564 HP and 543 pound-feet. The acceleration results depend on the size of the wheels and equipment weight, but Fisker does promise that the quickest Ocean will do a 0-60 sprint in 3.7 seconds. The all-wheel drive system is standard in the upper, ultra, and extreme trims, and it is likely to be used by the Force E as well. Inside, each model comes with an all-vegan interior, premium Fisker Hypersound audio system 3D, 360-degree view, and the latest 17-inch infotainment that can be flipped by 90 degrees for a theater experience. Audi Q6 e-tron. The 2024 model year will bring a significant overhaul for Audi's current lineup, and the upcoming Q6 e-tron is one of the main pioneers of these changes. Despite the prototype's camouflage, the overall sporty nature of the exterior is easily distinguishable. The new model will incorporate Audi's latest design language, where the main role is given to the innovative lighting. Up front, the new attention grabbers are the optional Matrix LED headlights equipped with the new Gen DRLs. The latter contains 70 individual light segments, allowing the future owner to personalize the light signature. A similar approach is applied to the rear lights that feature OLED technology. Built on the brand new PPE architecture co-developed with Porsche, the Q6 e-tron will arrive with a powerful 100 kWh battery pack that has the latest 800-volt hardware supporting 270 kW charging speeds. The prototype showcased by Audi is powered by two electric motors good for 375 horsepower or 396 with a power boost function. For the SQ6, the power output was raised to 483 ponies or 510 with a boost. How do you feel about the dominance of SUVs across all market segments? Do these electric giants have the future, or is it just a fluke? Let's talk in the comments below. Make sure to smash the like button to keep us going, subscribe to Automotive Territory, and check out suggested videos through the links on the screen. We have got more highest performing cars to show you. May the torque be with you!